Hey, what's up guys, it is DJ. Today we are taking a look at Farming Simulator Kids. There's a few things you need to know first off the bat. You can see the big play button right in the middle. When we click that, we go right into the game itself. And we've got a lot of different places. At the top left, we have barn. Bottom left, we have house. In the bottom middle, market. And on the bottom right, we have forest. We also have farm kind of in the middle to the right, and then something unknown at the top right hand corner. You can also see the forest is currently locked, so we're not able to play on that right now. At the main menu, if we click the settings tab at the bottom right, we are prompted with a math problem. These are completely random and kind of a cute way to go into the settings, but it is what it is. I've got a couple things turned off, so this is your settings right here. And if we click on our eye there, it shows us everybody who's worked on the game. Once we're back in, on the right-hand side, we have 4 different buttons. The first one is going to be a tractor, and we could choose what we want to drive. We have a combine harvester, we have a medium-sized tractor, and then we have what looks to be a Land Rover. All we have to do with these is click drive, and we are able to drive back and forth, left to right. We can even pick our driver, and I've got my character customized right there. Speaking of characters, on the right-hand side below the tractor, we have our character customization. So here's my dude holding a bucket and everything, but we can create a new one if we wish. Through here, we can see all of the different heads and styles, all kinds of stuff. These cannot be completely customized down to the little detail, but these are some good places to get started. I have been going with this guy right here, but I think today we may go with the purple hair. At the bottom left-hand corner, we can go between the head, we could do the upper torso, and we've got all kinds of different stuff to choose from, whether it be a little jacket or maybe a little John Deere shirt, something like that. Even a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm gonna go with the shirt with the eyeballs. Then back at the bottom left-hand corner again, we've got all kinds of pants to choose from. Now, the colorful ones are my favorite, but I think today we may go for the pink polka dots. Now that I've got my character, that is set in the middle, and we're good to go. And did I mention hats? I don't even think I mentioned any hats. Over here, you see through the main area, we've got like a Giants hat. We could throw that on if we want. That way we click it, drag it away, good to go. Maybe even a cowboy hat. Oh yeah, I think we're going cowboy hat. The third option down on the main menu is going to be the store. So here we've got a button with the top left corner, restore purchases. If I click on maps, currently there's nothing to choose from in there. If I click on characters, again, there's nothing to choose from there. And then in vehicles, we have something here. And if I click on that, it brings me to the purchase of the forest zone. They say the forest zone is a wonderful place full of trees and wildlife. There's a lot to explore and do. Take a walk in the woods, see the birds, and pick berries from the bushes. Well, when I click that, I have to enter another. So silly. After I enter the answer to that, unfortunately, nothing else pops up, and I'm not able to click on anything, at least right now. So I can't even buy the in-game purchases currently. Lastly, we have a movie button at the bottom right-hand corner. We can see my movies. There's nothing here, so there's nothing to select, but you can actually record while you're playing. So let's check it out, and let's go at the top left-hand corner. The barn. Click in and load, and there are a lot of things here. You can see we've got little bennies over here. If I click one and drag it around, you can see that. I've got my dudes over here, so I can just click one of them and drag them in, and now they're in. I can also grab a tractor or implement something like that if I want to as well, but we're not going to do that. Speaking of, we can literally click on basically everything and move it around. Oh, you can see now people are wanting stuff. So little mouse wants a piece of bread. We've got the bunny who wants some hay and a bird that wants some seeds. So what we could do is go around and find some of those things. Now, I've been playing a little bit, so I have collected a few things. For example, here we've got, my dog food, which went somewhere. Every once in a while, you'll also see collections. So we've got our stars at the top right-hand corner. If I click on that, we see collect 3. So we need to find some string beans. Every time you come in here, this is virtually going to be the same, and you're able to slide back and forth and see all things. So we have a cow right here. If I grab this bucket here, we can actually milk the cow, but sometimes it just is water. I think there's still a few little bugs here and there. Hopefully those will be fleshed out soon. If I want to feed the cattle, all I can do is grab the hay right there and boom, they are happy. As we continue to go through, we can find other things like here we have some carrot seeds, and we can move our dude, and if I click the doors in the back, they will open. So if any doors that you see, most of them you can click and you're good. Over here we have some little baby piggies, some goats, a dog, and horse and chickens and all kinds of stuff. Even as we go through, you'll also see other random characters throughout, and of course, really nice stuff in the background. You can even open and close that gate right there. Then, lastly, down here, we have the Moo Juice Station. This is where you will bring your milk, then you can put it into bottles, which I think, well, I used to have some bottles of milk in there. Not anymore. Hey, so I've got me a pail of milk. Let's go ahead and drag this back down, and someone's already drank it. Well, of course. And if you want to interact with some things, you could do that as well. Like here, I've got a brush, broom, things like that. Gotta fill these up. The milk's going all over the place. Couple bottles in the back. We click those, drag there, and then boom, right into my inventory. Haha, yeah. And that's it for this area. So let's bump back out and let's go to the house. Here it's going to be kind of like an interior of a house, something like that. We start out here on the left-hand side and we slowly make our way in. This is actually the dog here, where yesterday it wanted me to give him some dog food. So I got it, but doesn't look like he wants any of that right now. And we can, well, pretend to play fetch with him at least. Again, more things to be able to open up, so we can open up all of these cupboards, cabinets, we can close this little door, and even open up this big door right here. And hey, we've got Farming Simulator Kids on the laptop there, and we've got a tablet. Continuing to go down, we've got lots of other little things here and there too. It looks like the last time I was in there, I may have left all of the cupboard doors open. My bad. We also have things like ketchup, and we got some mayonnaise up here, things like that, and all the little dudes down here. Even some pizza. We'll put the pizza right there. Check the refrigerator, see if there's anything good in there. Ooh, yeah, we've got some chocolate moo juice. I'll put that in my inventory. And we'll continue to go towards the right-hand side. We've got more moo juice everywhere, and a swimming pool. We'll click her and drop her in the pool. I didn't see any string beans there though, so let's jump back out of there and see if we can go somewhere else and find some. How's about we head to the market down at the bottom of the screen? Here we can find all kinds of goodies. We think we got a teddy bear there in the background. Look at that, so cute. As far as I've been able to find, everything on these shelves can be collected, and we could go through and see all of our collections later. The thing is, the milk, for some reason, every time I put it in my collection, it's not there anymore. So there is that. One of my favorite things here is the sandwich maker. So right here, if I click on the sandwich, we see that we've got dark bread or whole grain bread, maybe some bologna or ham on the top, and cheese on the bottom. So then all we have to do is click the plus sign right in front of her, and everything will start to kind of move around a little bit. So let's select the dark bread, and then the top, if I click here and drag, now we need to find our bologna. Oh, looks like it's going to be right here. There we go. And we need cheese on the bottom. Where is cheese? So I think that might be cheese, but that is the cheese we want. We click OK, and it makes the sandwich for us. Then we click on the sandwich, give it to her, and she is happy. Lots of people through here are going to want sandwiches, so you could sit and do this all day, and it's so much fun. We also have a production maker. So if we click through here, you can see all the different kinds of things that you can make through these productions. So for example, here we have canned tomatoes. Well, I just happen to have 47 tomatoes currently, so let's just click one of those. The tomatoes in the middle of the screen. We'll put it there. Click the big red button. It's going to do the little dance and then pop out a can of tomatoes. And we can put that in our inventory. And now we have a can of tomatoes. Also, I've noticed that when the inventory's up and you click on certain things behind, it may accidentally click on things that are behind. So just heads up there. Additionally, we have wheat there. Oh, I wonder if there's anything we can make with just wheat. There's something we can make with 2 wheats. So let's bring those out. Oh, click the wheat and click the button. Now it's going to make something. There we go. Hey. Click that, add it to our inventory, and now we have that somewhere. I know the game's released, but if I'm completely honest, there does seem to be either a lot of bugs or either some just misinterpretations or misunderstandings on my end. It's one or the other. And once you've been able to make things and get things and farm and stuff like that, we can see our inventory over here and things that we can buy. So for example, I could do a swap. If I give them 3 carrots, I get a little octopus. So I'm going to swap, and now this little character is mine. I put it there, and it'll just be there. Yeah, so now that is mine. I own it. Ooh, I can also get the little boat. Let's swap. Bam! Haha! Now that's mine too, and I can decorate and put things wherever I want. Ooh, I don't have 10 apples, but I think I could get a pencil. Yeah, look at that. I got a pencil. But how do you get all of these crops and things? Well, all we have to do is go back out, and we want to go to the farm. This is going to be about in the middle of the screen, and here is going to be where we're going to grow everything. Then you see it's raining a little bit right now. Every time I come in here, it's raining. I don't know if that's because it's supposed to be or because there's something going on. Either way, let's come through. You see we've got a bunch of tools, so we don't really need any of those right now because all of this, I made a lot of tomatoes. Did I mention that? I think I mentioned that. And if there's anywhere you're getting stuck, usually in the background, there's something that shows you what to do. So we need to take a shovel and we can dig holes. Now, I've already done this and doesn't look like I can get rid of all these tomatoes either. And then we need to put the seed in the ground. Then we need to water it and then it grows. So let's do that with pumpkins. We'll just drag around. The pumpkin seed goes in and then we need to get our little pail here. We can water them, and eventually they will grow. There you go. We got pumpkins. All I have to do now is click on them, drag them in, and you are good to go. The reason I had so many tomatoes is because they go one by one, so it kind of takes forever. If we continue to slide across, there's a couple other areas here as well. For example, all the animals are very, very happy, and if we keep coming around, now we've got a farm, and in the background you can see we need a tractor with a cultivator, then a tractor with a seeder, then water, and then harvest. So let's find ourselves a tractor with a cultivator, and might have one around. There's one with a seeder. Do I have one here that I had? I do. So let's grab this and let's take the cultivator tractor. Oop, that's just the seeder in general. That's still a seeder. There's so much going on. Oh, I took the seeder or the cultivator off. It's a little bit more difficult than it is in real life. Okay, let's put that there. Let's put that there. Aha! Now we are good to go. And I've got my tractor with the cultivator, and we are preparing the ground. We can actually drive this all over the place. I'm just kind of clicking with my finger, dragging around, and we're good. All right. Let's see if I can put that away now. Let's click that, drag it down here. That didn't work. I don't know how to do that. Next, let's grab our tractor with the seeder. We'll bring that there. Put the seeder on it. So now that is together. We need to find ourselves some seed. What I did was I went all the way to the left, and here we can see we've got a lot of different seed to choose from. So we have carrots, we have wheat, we have tomatoes, sugar beets or some kind of sugar potato or sweet potatoes, radishes, all kinds of stuff through here. But this is what we want here. We want green beans. So we are going to do that. Click my button, and it's going to fill up a sack with green bean seed. Perfect. We'll grab that, bring it over, and now we have green bean seed in our tractor, and we can go through and plant green beans everywhere. All the green beans. Boom. Got that. And now we got little waters. You can click these, click that, and they will water. So we'll do the same thing over here. Oh, the little bunny wants the radish. Well, we don't have radishes today, but we do have green beans. Look at that. They are all growing, and now we can harvest. And of course, we've got to get our combine harvester. Well done. Yeah. We got a surprise because we finished everything. So now we have jam. I think it's jam. Is it in our inventory? No, it's not. I'm not quite sure where it is. Again, I will reiterate, there are a lot of things, at least to me as a 35-year-old, that I don't quite understand still about the game. Obviously, with Farming Simulator 22 or 23, stuff like that, we have things that we think and know should happen. And this one's just a bit different. And that's kind of it. Now that we've gotten a bunch of other stuff, we can go into the market, get some selling done, things like that, and kind of rinse and repeat and make a bunch of sandwiches. So that was my favorite thing to do in the game. But of course, in here, you can just go through, find different things, take your inventory, and sell what you need to do or anything like that. You can also go straight to the sell station from anywhere so that you're able to go right here and sell your things. Ooh, that is a Game Boy for 8 of those. Yes, you see, all of our stuff is right here on the ground. We can bring those anywhere. And that is Farming Simulator Kids, kind of in a nutshell, and that is how you do a lot of the different things in the game. There's a lot of other things that you could do as well, but as far as a first look goes, I think that'll be sufficient enough for now. If you got some questions, or maybe there's a few things that you have found that you think other people need to know about, hey, let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, just hope you have an awesome day. Thanks to Giant Software Farming Simulator for sending this over to do a little bit of an early video. I was able to get this out on release day, which is a lot of fun. Big shout out to them. Otherwise, just have a great day. Enjoy farming. We'll see you later.